for a million years, and I bet we'll be together for a million more. Oh, it's like I started breathing on the night we kissed, and I can't remember what I ever did before. What would we do, baby, without us? What would we do, baby, without us?
Before we jump into the continuation of Dark Souls 2, as we head into the end game of the base game. And what I mean by that is we're in the dragon area. We actually are in the final part where there's a ton of the dragon knights, and then there's the actual dragon fight against the ancient dragon. And then there's the end of the game. Basically, what you do is you take that ashen heart we got from the ancient dragon, and you could go to these time-traveling areas where you go back in time to these old giant fights and stuff. You could do those, and then it's the end of the game. So we are in the end game. I don't think we'll beat everything today, to be honest. I do think it'll be another couple streams at least, but we're getting there. And now, to be very transparent and very upfront and honest with everyone, I have had mixed feelings about Dark Souls 2 this run. Certainly, there's been parts that have been hilariously fun and other parts that have been incredibly frustrating because of the lighting mod that I'm using, right? I think we can all agree the lighting mod made the game a lot more difficult this time, but I think that added to the charm of the run. Without that lighting mod, it might have felt like I was just playing Scholar of the First Sin a second time, and it's not as interesting, okay? So, with that being said, the game has 3 DLCs, right? And I have all of them because Scholar of the First Sin includes all 3 DLCs, right? So, 100%, I would consider doing them. I would like to do them. I remember them, and I remember that they're good. Okay, they're challenging. I remember them being very tough, but they're very good as well. But, how can I say? Dark Souls 2 has been up and down. And here's what I mean. Some days, we play Dark Souls 2, we get great attendance, we get great support, people are stoked and excited, and it's all good. It's a great stream. Other days, I go to play Dark Souls 2, and it seems like no one's here, and I'm playing by myself, and I get $50 of support for a 5-hour stream. It's definitely been all over the place, okay? So, I wish I could get more consistency with this game. I haven't, all right? And so, FYI, in regards to this, I feel like we need to start making decisions. At the very least, I'm going to beat the game. We're going to finish off, we're going to finish off the game itself in the base game. But will I do the DLCs? That's more up to you. And what I mean by that is today, we're in the end game. Let's see how the stream does. If people engage and support and we have a great stream, then obviously I'm more apt to say, yeah, over August, let's continue with Dark Souls and let's do the DLCs, right? And then probably what will be the conclusion stream. Again, if people show up and engage and support, I'm more apt to keep playing. If we end up with a couple of deader streams or slower streams, then I'm probably done. We'll just finish the main game, and then we'll move on, right? And, we'll see. Maybe in the future I'll come back to it, but for now, maybe people are Dark Souls'd out. I don't know. We've been playing the game for over a month now, right? In fact, here, I can tell you exactly how long we've been playing it. I got my first achievement on June 25th. Yeah. So we've been playing it for about a month and a half. So maybe people are tired of it. I don't know. So let's see how it goes, all right? So today, if you support this stream, you're supporting not only this stream, but the future of Dark Souls 2 doing the DLCs. So if you want the DLCs, support this stream today. Let's hit some milestones. Let's get some pack rips. Let's get it going for Dark Souls, right? Okay, cool. So, welcome to the show, everyone. We're going to build up attendance a bit before we start with Dark Souls 2. We're going to hang out, talk about any topics or anything you guys want to chat about. Already a bunch of support came in. Let's do it. So Chorgon Scormhammer is actually our first gifted sub of the day over on Kick. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Thank you, Chorgon. To be honest, again, with all of you, I really would appreciate Kick support today. Why? Because this week I lost a ton of Kick subs. I don't know what it was, but a bunch of them must have all expired at once. And therefore, now we're way, way down on the channel. It would be great to get some Kick subs today to support Dark Souls, to support the streams, to get some pack rips, whatever you want to do. Please support on Kick if you can today. Let's try to get that momentum back. Virtual Boy, resub. I certainly had nothing to do with that, but I hope you have a good day. Thanks for the support. Guys, we're at $58 of support. Please, let's keep it going. Let's get to that 100 milestone now. Like I said, the big thing about Dark Souls 2 right now is that sadly it's been up and down. Some streams have been great and some have been horrible. Sometimes we make hundreds of dollars on a Dark Souls 2 stream and sometimes we make 50, okay? If you want to see me play the DLCs, which I would like to do, support this stream right now today because we're in the end game of the game. We're going to do the dragon stuff today. We're going to probably do the flashback scenes where you do the what do you call it? The giants, right? We're going to go back in time to the flashbacks of the giants and do that stuff, okay? Then after that, there's just the end of the game and you're done. So we're there at the end. So I need to know that you guys want me to spend more time on this, but I need people to actually support it. So let's get support rolling. Let's hit those milestones, right? Let's lock in for DSP pack ribs. Let's get support for Dark Souls 2 so we can keep playing the game and do the DLCs. I have literally never used the term autistic as an insult. Someone just tipped $2 says, don't use the term autistic as an insult. I've literally never done that. I've used it as a factual description. If you find it insulting, that says more about you than me. I'm using it as a factual description of how people behave. And if you don't understand that, that's on you. That's not on the person using the term. I'm not insulting anyone and using it as an insulting term whatsoever. So, tough shit. I will use words as they're supposed to be used, and you will handle it like an adult. Good Lord. Why has society become so pussyfooted that people can't even use normal words normally because you're so fucking sensitive? So we are going to be setting up for the conclusion of the morning show to start with Dark Souls. I do want to say thanks to those who did support early. How did we do? Let's take a look. So let's see. We got a couple subs. We actually got some kicks. No memberships yet today. We got a few smaller super chats, and we did get some tiny tips. So thanks for the early support. It would be great to get some momentum right now as we're about to head into Dark Souls 2 to hit some milestones so we can confirm the game's doing good and people want me to play the DLCs. Like I said, this stream is kind of a stream that's going to help determine, do I keep playing Dark Souls 2 or not? If today's stream does good, then I'm going to likely do the DLCs. If today's stream does bad, then I'm probably not going to do them, okay? Everyone, Darkside Phil here. The only detractor channel that I watch is Doody Streams.